at the garage sale, at the dollar store, at the craft show. So cash flow comes in and then it goes straight out the expense column to buy stuff. You see, broke people never really educate themselves on assets and liabilities. They justify buying all of this stuff by claiming that it costs so little. But over the years, it's all they ever have. The problem is their cash flow never produced or created more cash flow. Now please understand, I'm not undermining or taking any shots at this or any group. I just see a lot of financial difficulty out there, and it really doesn't need to be that way. Creating wealth isn't a mystery, it's a formula. The only reason someone doesn't create wealth is because they either don't know the formula or they don't apply the formula. Now let's take a look at the middle class. The middle class is the group that society mistakenly thinks are rich. They're not. Yes, they typically earn a six-figure income, and many of them appear rich, but it's what they buy with their money that keeps them prisoners of the middle class. What they typically buy are liabilities. Remember the definition of a liability? Things that cost you. By buying liabilities, the money gets pushed up and out their expense column. Liabilities are items like cars, boats, houses, airplanes, credit card debt. Now let's see just how this happens. The middle class gets a nice paycheck, let's say $10,000 for the month. They then split that down the middle and they pay their monthly expenses with half, and with the other half they make a down payment on a new car. The car costs $5,000 down, and after they add on the insurance and the maintenance, that liability now costs $1,100 new dollars every single month. A few months go by and they want a boat, then a vacation home, a Rolex watch on their credit card, a vacation on their credit card. And before you know it, their liabilities have raised their expense levels to near or above their income levels. They actually spend equal to or more than they make. Meaning that they have to go to work and make a certain amount of money every single month just to cover their liabilities. The other important issue with both broke people and the middle class is that normally all of their cash flow is dependent on their own effort. Meaning that they've educated themselves to exchange their knowledge and expertise for someone's money. Also, the money they earn is usually the highest taxed form of income. Here's an example. An attorney is knowledgeable about law, so people pay him or her in exchange for that knowledge on an hourly basis. The problem here is that if the attorney isn't sharing that knowledge with a client, then the attorney isn't making any money. This causes lots of stress and anxiety in their lives. And if you ever ask them to take an afternoon off to play golf with you, well, they very rarely can because of how much money it'll cost them to take that time off. On the surface, life's pretty good. The reality is that it's a roller coaster ride. That's the middle class. Now, I know this group very well because for a great deal of my adult life, that was me. Now let's take a look at how the rich people spend their money. Rich people acquire assets. Again, an asset is something that pays you. If you want to become rich, buy assets that earn you more money. The money cycle looks like this. Acquire assets that produce cash flow, invest the profits to acquire more assets that produce more cash flow, invest those profits to acquire more assets that produce more cash flow. The rich spend their money and acquire things that produce more money. Here are a few examples of assets that produce more money. Investments are the obvious ones: stocks, bonds, real estate. Education is another asset. If you learn how to do something that produces more money for you and you actually do it, that's buying an asset. There's a great quote that goes, "If you think education is expensive, you should see how expensive stupidity is." Another example of assets you can acquire that pay you are cash-generating opportunities, especially those opportunities that can create a passive cash flow. Passive meaning that once you build it up, the money continues to flow whether you're still building it or not. Here's a small example. Let's suppose you bought a pinball machine and you put it in a barber shop, and you don't spend any of the profits. You save them until you can buy another pinball machine and put it in another barber shop. This, by the way, was Warren Buffett's first business. If you don't know who Warren Buffett is, he's one of the top 2 richest men in America. The rich are extremely eager to find those passive cash-generating opportunities because those opportunities continue to pay them month after month, year after year, long after they've stopped working the opportunity. You know, I see this happen again and again with successful entrepreneurs. They find a passive cash flow stream that they build up, and it continues to pay them month after month, year after year. They then take those profits and multiply them in another passive cash-generating opportunity, and then again in another. In conclusion, here's what I've learned over the years. You can't find these passive cash-generating opportunities unless you're open to hearing about them. Then, once you find them, you must be willing to see what fits you and then act. Now, the reason I say this is that I once answered a hokey little ad that I ended up generating 7 figures from, simply because I answered that ad and then took action. These opportunities are out there, you just need to find them. You also must be opportunistic enough that when the right situation does present itself, you don't miss it. So remember, broke people buy stuff, the middle class buy liabilities, and the rich acquire assets, preferably cash-generating opportunities that can create passive cash flow. They then take that cash flow and invest it in another asset that produces more cash flow. That's the wealth creation formula. Now, I trust you found this introductory information helpful. Now, to learn about one of the greatest cash-generating machines on the planet, click on the link below to proceed to step 2.
Step 2. I am the step 2 that you are told to click on. You are all welcome to this meeting tonight. So today, just like the invitation has already expressly told us, it's all about questions from everybody. So I'm here to, my colleagues will be coming in later to answer all our questions. So without wasting so much time, you are here early. You have any question, just raise up your hand and let's have the question. Remember, we said your questions could be on the TGR, the telecoms business, also the UN Women Training in procurement, and also the cleaning business, any business at all that we might have introduced to you. We just want to hear from you. We want to know that you understand what we are saying and you are doing the right thing. So please, if you have questions, please put up your hands. Either you are a member or you are not. You just want to join or you've joined quite a while back, or you have questions. Please, let's hear you. All right. YouTube. Does anybody have any question, or everybody is cool with what we've been saying? Nobody has any question.
Why is the light off? Daddy, have you not returned the light?
No.
Have you returned the light?
The thing is not going, sir.
If you have any live question, like you are trying to do something and it's not going through, this is the time to bring it up so that we can look at it together. All of us can look at it, and it will be a learning curve for everyone. All right, Olanrewaju, I'm asking you to unmute so that you can ask your question.
Good afternoon, ma.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, thank you for last week's presentation. It was wonderful.
We thank God.
My question is, there is this personal sales point just uh, at the bottom side of commission wallet. I want to find out, does it have any influence positively to your business? Like, does it have anything that it adds to my business? Then second question is the issue of getting to diamond level, which is 50,000 package. Until you get there, before you will be getting every reward and benefits. So I would like you, Ma, to share more light on that. Thank you.
All right, you are very welcome. So I have a link. Sorry, Mr. Olanrewaju, before I go to your question, there's a link in the chat box. That's for the YouTube. Some people want to join on YouTube. So please, you can send to the platform. Just copy and paste in your groups. We are live on YouTube. Okay, so please, let's do that quickly so that other people who are not able, some people said they are not able to join on on so they want to join. Question to the answer to your question, personally affects your business, right? You know, normally when we are having all those PVs, when we have the PVs, is a group thing. So the personal PV, I mean the personal points is your own personal points. And the company is also trying to know what you're able to do by yourself, apart from what your group members have done for you. What do I mean by that? Like, for instance, if you are my direct downline and you join on 50,000 naira, you have earned yourself 100 PVs. But apart from the 100 PVs that you have won for yourself, the company will also give me because I brought you in. So that's why it's called team PVs. But the personal one is all about what you have done by yourself. So for instance, I brought you in. I brought Mrs. Oweye in again. I brought another person in, Mr. Emmanuel Otije. All their points. There's a way the company calculates those points and they give me because that's through my own efforts. So these are the differences between the PVs, the team PVs, and how, and they give incentives when you reach a certain, because I was on the on the company's platform some time ago, I think it was last week, and they were asking if you already have 1,000 personal points. You know, I think there's a way they calculate it and they give you incentives depending on the level you have reached. So that's what it is. Now to the diamond, you said to upgrade to diamond and how that affects you. Please, can you recap that? I'm so sorry. Mr. Olanrewaju, I'm asking you to unmute. I knew I heard 50,000 naira diamond, but I was multitasking. So I can't really say I understood what you said. Please say that again.
Okay, ma. I said I got the information on the TGR registered members that if you can attain that diamond level, then you have more to benefit in terms of reward and other things. So compare with maybe those packages below. So that's why I said more like that.
Yes, that's very true. When you are on 50,000, we said we normally mention that in all the meetings, okay? When you are on 50,000 naira package, you stand to gain more because you can earn to your 10th generation. You understand? Unlike somebody who is on a lower package. The people on lower packages are likely to earn to third, fourth, fifth, probably sixth generation. But if you are on 50,000 naira, you can earn to your 10th generation, which is actually the last generation for now from the company. Okay, so you can do this, and this is why it is more advantageous for you to be on 50,000 naira. You earn more. Although in terms of all the bonuses, it's still the same thing. Like for instance, if you bring anybody in, you are going to be paid the 22% of what that person is registering with. If you recharge your phone, you are going to be given the 2% ordinarily. If you have anybody under you, you'll still be given all those things. But you won't be able to earn to your 10th generation if you are not on 50,000 naira. But if you are on 50,000 naira, then you can do that. And what do I mean by this? Okay, so for instance, you register, I call you in and you register directly with my link. You are my first generation. If you bring in your wife and your wife now uses your own link, your wife will be my second generation. If your wife brings a friend and the friend uses a link, that friend will be my third generation. So because I'm on 50,000 naira package, on and on and on like that, people that you are going to be bringing in, I will be able to earn on them to the 10th generation. So that's what that means. I hope you are clear on that.
Yeah, clear, man. Thank you so much.
Ms. Katlan, all right. So if you are now on 50,000 naira package, have it in mind. It's not compulsory that you do what you cannot afford. The company is not saying that. We are only just letting you know the advantages inherent in you getting to that high level. And it's okay for you to tell people that are signing up with you what they stand to gain if they go to 50,000 naira. At least it will be on record that you have told them the truth. So if they can't afford it at that stage, that's fine. When they can afford, fortunately, you can upgrade. If you're on 10,000 naira today, you can upgrade to 50,000 tomorrow. The only thing you do is you pay the difference. So if you're on 10,000 naira and you want to jump to 50,000 naira, you add 40,000 naira and then you upgrade. Right. Any other question from anybody? Do we have any hands up? Any hands up? Any hands up? Remember, this is not all about TGR. Every other business we might have introduced to you, please feel free to ask your questions. Some people are here from the United Nations Women Training Platform. Ask your questions, okay? If you start, Olisa says, if you start with 10,000 and upgrade later. Yeah, I just said that. If you start with 10,000 naira, you can upgrade. You can upgrade today. You can upgrade tomorrow. It depends on how rich you are or how well, some people are rich, but they just don't look at it as their priority. So if you take it as a priority, which I think you should, you should be on 50,000 naira, because let me tell you what actually took me to 50,000 naira. Immediately I was joining. My upline actually started with 10,000 naira because she didn't take it seriously initially until August this year, according to her. But when this business was being pitched to me, Elijah, who happened to be our own grand upline, told us a story. If you are in TGR, there's no way you don't know Elijah. Okay? Elijah is normally referred to as the queen of TGR because she takes it up, she does it like a business, and she's earning from it as a business. And it will be great if you have Elijah as your mentor in this business, because she's very pushy, she knows where she's going, and she keeps talking about it everywhere. Okay, so right, when my upline was going to talk to me about this, Elijah was involved. So, Emmanuel will come to your question. Let me finish my story on my Elijah. So Elijah was involved, and she told us the story of how she started with 10,000 naira. And she was pushing it. Like I said, she's a very push. Whatever she believes in, she tries to get it to a good conclusion. And that's who I am as well. So I was very interested in her story. So she said she started on 10,000 naira, and then she brought somebody in. Fortunately, as she was making money, she was upgraded. She didn't stay on 10,000. So by the time she got to 40,000 naira, she had brought in somebody who brought another person in. Okay, so the person this direct upline brought in happens to be an Igbo guy who went all out. You know the way our Igbo brothers and sisters do their businesses. They don't. The Igbo guy studied the brief, understood the brief very well, and went to town. And so they just found out that Igbo was just crushing everything, and they were there because they couldn't earn up to the level, up to the depth the Igbo guy was. I prefer to call him Igbo guy because it's that blood in him that made him to do what he did, you know, and that's what most of us should imbibe as well. We should do business the way businesses should be done. Okay, so they now asked him what he did. So he said he started with 50,000 naira. So they quickly upgraded to 50,000 naira, and they also started getting the incentives. So you never know the cocoa of the story. You never know where your downline could go. Okay, because I could just sign on 10,000 and then I probably bring in Olisa. Olisa now went to town and brought everybody in his village. Okay, I will be losing out because from what I should be enjoying. Olisa is my own downline, but he has brought in downlines that are not affecting my own business because I'm not on the level where I can earn. So these are the advantages because you never know where your downlines could go. Elijah was fortunate. God saw her heart that she was working well. Well, I'm being told that my internet connection is not stable. So if it goes off, I will change to another service provider. So let me check the questions in the chat box. Right. Somebody said, what if you start with 10K and upgrade later? We've talked about that, Lisa. You can upgrade at any time. All you need to do is to pay the difference between the level you are right now and the level you want to go to. You can go from 10 to 20 to 30, and you can go from 10 to 50. It doesn't matter. Sorry, ma, if I want to buy that 300 naira MTN for 1G, how can I do it, ma? Okay. I don't know whether you're going to get MTN, I don't know, but we'll go to my back office now and we'll try and do that. After paying money, will I be given an equivalent value of VTU to start selling? All right, all right. Okay, so VTU is a one-time payment. That's the virtual top-up. That's actually the instrument of our trade. Okay? The VTU is not something you are buying every now and again. And they are not going to give you the value of the VTU. So what happens is the money you are registering with, if you have gone through the frequently asked questions that I have compiled for the groups, all the groups have these FAQs, you will see I said, consider that your registration money as your rent, like you are renting a shop or you are buying a shop. Is a one-time payment for your VTU. So the VTU is the instrument you use in purchasing your data, your airtime, and paying your bills. So it's not that you will be given that value to start selling. Immediately you register, you are exposed to the VTU. You have the VTU for use. Okay? So it's not something that you are being, it's not that you buy it with a value. And then, but immediately you register, you can start selling, you can start vending your recharges. You can also buy your, you can pay bills, you can pay your NEPA bills and your cable bills, all right? And those that are above 50, to what generation would they earn? All right, so there is only one package that is above 50, and that is 100,000 naira. And you will see that we don't normally talk about 100,000 naira because as at now, the same thing you get on 50,000 naira is what you are going to get on 100,000 naira. When I started talking about this, I let you understand it that your 50,000 naira allows you to earn to 10th generation, and the 10th generation is the last of the generations from now. Okay, so that means that even if you are 100,000, you will still enjoy the same thing as you would have enjoyed if you are on 50,000 naira. But remember, as you are signing in and as you are getting your packages, you are also being dashed something we called points values. These points values are the values that you can use to get your incentives in TGR. So for instance, if you sign in, if you paid 100,000 naira, you get 200 point values. As against if you check in on 50,000 naira and you are getting 100 PVs. Okay, so you get double the PVs. So it's okay if you want to do 100,000. The only advantage over 50,000 is that you get 200, at least for now. But you also know that we are celebrating 5th year anniversary of TGR this month of November. And the grand celebration will be in Ibadan on the 7th of December, where there will be opportunities for us to win so many cars, okay? And it's these PVs that you are going to use. So like if you sign in on 100,000 naira and you get other people to sign in with you on 100,000 naira, you're likely to be able to get 1 or 2 cars in December. Why not? So it's not totally the same thing with 50,000, but for now, even if you're on 100,000 naira, you can only earn to your 10th generation, just as you will earn also if you are on on 100,000 naira. All right. I hope that is clear enough. All right. So after registering, like with 50,000 naira, how will I start trading? Will I need to buy the data or airtime to start selling? All right. So I have a lot of people who have refused to read my frequently asked questions. So, okay. And because we know that some people will not read, that's why we said, okay, let's dedicate today's meeting to answering all these questions. And so I will answer you. When you register on 50,000 naira or on 100,000 naira or on 10,000 naira, please, since you are not the one talking, kindly mute yourself so that we can have a great meeting, okay? All right, so no matter what you are signing in on, if you are buying a package of 10,000 naira or 20,000 naira or whatever, consider it as the money you need to pay TGR for allowing you to use the VTU. Hey, you see, this VTU is the same instrument the banks are using, and they are making billions. Okay, so this is what you are sharing. Remember last week when we were sharing on businesses that can actually take you high up there? We were talking about sustainable businesses. We were talking about profitable businesses. We mentioned some businesses and then we mentioned TGR. We talked about certain indices that you need to look out for and the matrices you must have before you can have a profitable business, okay? And then we said that in all of this, some businesses have all of this. They have the regulatory registrations, they have good customer services, they have everything. All they need is your collaboration. And TGR was one of the businesses we mentioned last week, if you remember clearly. They have all of these things ticked out, but they want to grow their database. You know, the more the merrier. In business, like if I'm selling, I hope you know I'm also into branding. Supposing I want to sell 10 branded towels, for instance, the kind of money I will make is totally different if I'm selling 1 million branded towels. Amen. Okay, so this is where TGR is going. They want to grow their database. It's not as if they are money misroad. All this money they are giving us is so that they can build their database and then they can have a lot of people. You know, when you're making kobo, one kobo in trillions, trillion ways is more than if you are making it in a million ways. Okay, so this is what it is. So they are calling us in to use their VTU. So you are paying them for the VTU you are using. So that 50,000 naira you are registered with is the money for the VTU. Consider it like that. And consider the VTU as the vehicle you are going to be using to transact your business. So let's even take it as your shop. So you have that shop rented forever, at least for now. That's the condition. They didn't say we are going to pay next year. It's not a renewable thing that you'll be renewing every year. No. Or you'll be renewing every month. No. That's not the condition for now. B, when TGR, I'm not talking for the company. I'm just saying because as a human being, you see, the dynamics can also change. Today, I can say that group, when you want to come in, this is what we need. Next year, I can decide that, okay, when you want to come in, this is what we are going to need. Okay, so probably if they get to a threshold and they think that, okay, we've had enough, they don't even want you to pay anything for the VTU any longer. It's also possible. And they can then say, okay, we want you to be renew your VTU. Mumu don't do. It's also possible. Okay, so but for now, they are trying to have a lot of people on their database, so you pay only once. Now, if you need to buy data or airtime, or you want to pay for your NEPA bills, that same Sterling Bank account, you will need to send money there again to buy. But here is the good news for you. Immediately you start. Like if you join with 50,000 naira today, you are going to be given 5,000 naira as a registration bonus. So immediately you are paying your 50,000 naira, the 5,000 naira is registering in your commission wallet. So you can start using that, your 5,000 naira, to buy and sell, because that's actually what it's meant for. The company wants us to know how to navigate our ways around that back office. So that's why the registration bonuses. You have 10% of your registration money as a bonus as you are getting into TGR. So that your 5,000 naira, if you manage it properly, you may not pay for any airtime or data again. It's possible. Now, let me tell you what I mean. Now, if you have 5,000 naira and you transfer it from your commission wallet to your wallet, and you're able to use it to buy your airtime and your data, at least you now have airtime, you have data to go to work. You will be given 2% of what you have bought. Upon that, you can now use this data and airtime to call your friends, to talk to your family members, that here is what I am saying, come and join me. And as they are joining you, it is more money in your bank account. Because when you tell a friend, and a friend also joins on 50,000 naira, you have 22% of 50,000 naira, which is 10,450. Okay, so imagine that you bring in 10 friends, maybe in 1 week. That means that you have 10,450 times 10 in a week in your commission wallet. So before you even transfer this money to your bank account, which is also a very smooth sale, before you transfer this money into your bank account, you can remove some. You buy your airtime again. That's what I mean by you may not need to buy airtime. You may not need to send money into your TGR account in fact, forever. Because if you are able to manage it properly, that 5,000 naira they have dashed you is enough for you to have data and airtime to invite people who will bring in money as referral bonuses for you. And then you take it out from there and you keep growing. All right. I hope that answers your question succinctly. That was from Chizoba. Chizoba, are you clear now? Chizoba, talk to us. Where are you? Let me unmute you. Okay. Chizoba, is that clear? All right, probably she doesn't know how to unmute herself. Any other question before we go answer the person that wants to see how she can get 300 MTN?
Very much more.
Is that Chizoba talking to us?
Chizoba.
All right, so did you understand it? Did I answer your question? Okay, so you have another question, right? After paying money, will I be given an equivalent value of VTU to start selling? That's the same thing I've answered now. Oh, who is that person? Is it Chizoba? Okay, so do you understand it now?
The only part I don't understand is that if peradventure the 5,000 naira, the bonus is not enough for me to buy what I want to start selling. If I need to sell to some people, how do I go about it to be able to buy, to start selling to people?
Okay, so actually what I said was a strategy. You know, as a business person, I'm always looking out for strategic plans to do stops. What I just told you is a strategy you can use. Use your 5,000 naira to buy data or airtime and call in your friends. Because I love to be a connector and I love to bring many people into connections. So you can connect your friends and make more money. All right. But if you just want to sell, you want to be recharging for people and things like that, and the 5,000 is not enough, then you will need to transfer more money from your bank to your Sterling account to your wallet in TGR. Is that clear now? Is a no-brainer. If what you want to buy is more than 5,000 naira, that is your registration bonus, then you need to pay more. You will send more to your account, and then you use it to do what you want to do. Right. Is that clear?
Yes, but how to go about it? I mean, how to credit your account, or is what I'm asking. How to go about it?
Okay, I'm gonna do that now. I'll be sharing my screen, and be going straight to my back office to show us all what we need to do. Is that okay? Is it okay for us to do that? Let's see in the chat box if you think that's what we should do. Is it okay? I want to carry you along. Is it okay for us to go do the back office, or it is not? I need your responses in the chat box, please. Is it okay? Is it okay? Is it okay? Is it okay? Actually, I'm calling that okay because that's my name. I hope you know that my name is okay and I'm always okay. The only thing I'm not okay is with rubbish. I'm not okay with rubbish. But when it is business, I'm okay with business. I'm very happy when it comes to businesses, when it comes to us doing business. All right, so let's go to top up and get rewards. Let's see what we can do at the back office. Yeah, this is my own dashboard, and we are about logging in. So that's how it is when you want to log in. I hope you can see my screen. If you can, let's see your yes also. Let's see your yes in the chat room. If you can see my screen, please type yes. Can you all see my screen? Please type yes, 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 yes. Let us know that you are seeing my screen. All right, thank you. Okay, so this is the back office in TGR. Remember when we started, somebody asked for personal sales points. So 37 is my own personal sales points. When it gets to a certain level, I'm going to be compensated for my personal efforts. This current commission is where your commission goes into. It is 153 because before this meeting, I'd already transferred to my current wallet balance and I have taken money out. I forgot to transfer my money last night. I normally transfer every week. So I transferred it and left this 457 in this wallet. And you can see that this one I did after service. I already have 153 in my commission balance again. So let's first go to the person that wanted to know if he or she wants to buy 300 Naira MTN data. Okay, so you can see once you sign into your account, this is your dashboard. I'm on the laptop, but it's like the same thing if you are on your phone. You will see these three lines. These three lines. This is what you use to navigate in and out of your dashboard. If you click on the three lines, it will open this dashboard, accounts, my accounts, support tickets, everything you need to do. So let me first answer the person that wants mobile data of 300 Naira, the way to go about it. So this is what you do. You click on mobile data. Okay, and then it opens for you your service provider. Actually, I transfer the money out because I don't intend giving out money today. So that's why I transferred all the money there. All right. So you want MTN. So you click on MTN. All right. and then you enter your number. Let me try, although I'm not going to be able to get you 300 because it's going to be telling me that I don't have enough in my account. But let's try.
Ma, good evening, ma. Good evening, ma. Good evening, ma.
Good evening. Good evening.
Yeah, permit me to do that, to give the gift out.
Okay, so who am I speaking with?
This is Shola from TGR.
All right. Thank you for joining us tonight.
Yes, ma.
So you want to help us today?
No, I just want to. I learned that you withdraw your wallet. So let me
Yeah,
just
because
do.
like every week we give out, every week we give out, we give out, we give out. So this week I'm like, I'm not gonna give out anything this week.
You
Actually,
you you are doing a great job, ma. You are doing a great job, ma.
thank you. So Mr. Shala is going to give. Do you want to transfer it to my wallet or you want to do it on your own? So the
Okay,
person can just
let me do it for my wallet, so I will get commission, ma.
I hope you all heard that. That's another thing. That's another way to look at it. All right. Okay. So, Mr. Shala, the person that
Yes.
wanted the 300 naira, Mr. Shala is from TGR. You can just increase it to 3,000.
No,
You can,
no, 300 naira, 300. That's what you said, ma.
Emmanuel, please type your number in the your phone number in the chat room so that Mr. Shola can do the transfer.
Nope.
Emmanuel,
Let me
are
share
you
my
with us
screen.
or against us?
Let me share my screen so I can also demonstrate how to do it. Permit me to share
All
my
right.
screen. Yes, ma'am.
That's great. One moment. I'm going to stop sharing and then Mr. Shola will take it up from there. But Emmanuel, please drop your phone number in the chat room. Okay, Emmanuel has given us the phone number. So I will just call it out for you, Mr. Shola.
All right, ma. All right. Let me log in, ma.
Okay.
I believe you can see my screen, ma.
Yes, I can. I can see, and I believe everyone will be able to see. By the way,
Okay,
I think I saw my partner in crime entering this room. Love, where are you?
I'm
Love,
here.
Oladele, are you on this call?
Yeah, I'm here following you.
My partner in crime.
Your partner is making money. Your partner is making billions. Your
Yes,
fellow
so my billionaire friends.
Exactly. I like that one. My billionaire friend. Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
I'm
You know that they say Olowo Nshare Olowo. Love Oladele lọ̀rẹ́ tèmi.
I'm here following.
Mr. Shola, let me know when you're ready. Don't mind us. You know, we enjoy what we are doing. So because we are doing what we enjoy.
Yeah, and that is all of it. Yeah, top and get reward.
Yeah.
Always give me joy every day. Anytime I log into my account.
That's what
Always
I'm
give me joy.
saying.
When
As I'm taking my evening beverage, I'm transferring my
when I came
money
back
to my bank account.
when I came back from church today, I met soft money on my commission. And
You see,
that's the power of leverage.
You see.
I love that. I love that.
Soft money, soft landing. All
Yes,
right,
ma.
so
Soft landing, ma. Yes,
Emmanuel is 0810 MTN, by the way.
yes, ma. Yes, ma. I've done that, ma.
Okay, 0810 374
Yes, ma'am.
5596.
Okay,
Did
let
you
me
get
just make it
that?
500 for him. Let me make it 500 for him.
Mr. Shola, make it 5,000. Now, what's your problem?
Please, it's my personal wallet. It's not TJR. It's my own. It's one of my accounts, ma'am.
I know now. And this is your first time of joining us on this call.
No,
Love, what do you think
always,
about this?
I
Love, please,
always
let's
join
hear
you.
from you. What do you think about this? Should Mr. Shola just
Yeah,
bust it? Or you give him 1,000 because
Do you know I always join your meeting when I'm less busy, but I just jam into that you guys are online. Let me just come in. All right, let's make it 1K, man. Okay.
Is data that he wants, so
Okay, not card, Abby.
no, not recharge. He's
Okay,
trying
let
to
me.
see how he can do 300 naira data with MTA.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll do that.
That's a good one. That's
That's
billion.
SME. You are giving him SME data. He wants mobile data.
Mobile data. Okay, all right, man. Thank you for watching me too. But I'll just go and do SMU because I know we save 1 gig for 250, 252.
Yeah, mobile data. But you can actually give Emmanuel 500 mobile data. The remaining 500 we can share for some other people because they know that we normally give data. Everybody had been dropping phone numbers. I was just looking at them like, hello.
You are actually doing a great job, man.
Hello.
081.
Yeah, I think I navigated out of that. Let me look at it again. So 081037.
Okay.
455.
Okay.
96.
96. Okay.
Yes.
My network
Mr.
is not
Shola
good.
is there. Mr. Shola is our Father Christmas today. So drop your numbers. And with dropping of your numbers, put your service provider and tell me exactly what video we were watching when we started this meeting. That will be how you will end this morning from Mr. Shola. All right. I have the mic. It's not my money, but I have the mic. So I can do and undo. All right.
I'm seeing. I don't do all this data anyway. Okay.
You are looking for 500, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. I saw 600 at 2.5 gig.
For how many days?
That's 2 days.
No, don't 2 days. Please, let's look for 1 week for him. Just scroll down. Just wait. Enjoy your maxi without disturbing our
Now.
Who knows where this noise?
MK, send your plan, no.
How would you go now? What can happen? Where did the noise come from? Okay, what happened? Who was playing music like that?
No. I only got coming from one Godwin, but I muted him.
So I have to look here.
Okay, Mr. Shola, how far? Mr. Shola, I'm asking you to unmute. What's going on? Let me even make you a host.
I've done it, man. It's still processing, man.
Okay. Thank you. So do we have anyone that has answered our question in the chat box? All right, somebody got it right. The first person is Olanrewaju.
Why this network is fucking up like this?
Olanrewaju said we watch video of how the rich spend on assets. That is very true. The video we watched taught us that we should spend our money on assets. We shouldn't spend frivolously. We should make sure that we are not just packing up all sort of rubbish. But Olanrewaju, you gave us your number. You didn't give us your service provider. If you are hearing me, Olanrewaju, please give us your service provider. That's the only way we can give you. All right, MTN, Mr. Shola.
Okay.
He's on MTN.
Airtime, right? Airtime.
Yeah, you can give him airtime. Maybe 200 naira airtime so that others can also have something else. But no other person is answering this question. Does it mean that all of you came late? Do we have new joiners? Do we have anybody that joined us newly today? If today is your first time of coming to this business show, please type yes. If this is your first time here, type yes. Okay, Elizabeth, give us your number and your service provider. Type your phone number and your service provider in the chat box. Thank you. Mr. Shola, you are doing data.
No, for the first,
maybe you can
for
just
Mr.
do it.
For Mr. The first man.
Okay.
Yes.
So that one is gone right now.
Yeah, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Number for the airtime.
0. Please put your number, Olisa. Elizabeth has not put her number. put your number and your service provider. If you are a first timer, just put your number and the service provider. That's the only way we can give you the airtime. Okay, Olisa has given us his own 080 MTN.
All
MTN.
right.
Okay. 0803 874
Okay.
097. But is that complete? 0803 874 7097. Sorry, that was my mistake. 0803 874 7097. Yes. You can give her. Yeah. Thank you. Then Elizabeth is on 081. Elizabeth, what is your service provider's name now? Who is your service provider? Is it MTN? Oh, wow. Another person is taking over from you again, no? But the person also, well, MTN, Elizabeth is on MTN, Mr. Shola. Tell us when is enough, because there is never enough on this call. Sometimes we give up to 20. So let us know when you want to draw the line. No?
After this one, I will drop the line. After this number, after this one, you call next one, and that's all.
All right, so Elizabeth is 081, MTN 081 063
right.
63, okay, 797 35.
It's not complete. 35.
797 35.
Okay.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. MTN, all right.
Okay, the last, but definitely not the least person is Nora Orisha. Nora, what is your service provider? Why are people doing like this? Eh? You drop number, you are not dropping service provider. Mr. Shola is ready to fly away. Emmanuel is saying thank you.
Thank God.
Lisa
Thank
is
God.
saying thank you. Nora is on MTN. Finally, she answered us. MTN, okay. This MTN is making money.
It's making money.
Yeah. Everybody is on MTN. 006 466 8502. All right. Okay. Olanrewaju said not received yet, but grateful.
I guess number is correct.
Olanrewaju, well, yeah, I think I got it correctly.
If you notice that my commission has increased. That's how
we didn't take notes when you started, but definitely it wasn't up to 126. It was 6,000 plus.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
All right. Thank you very much.
In TGR, you can have many accounts as you want. If I still log into another account now, it's giving me commission, smiling at you, and you can withdraw it anytime. This is another account. You can see commission is already landing. If I want to withdraw, I will just withdraw. It's a matter of consistent and building and building. When you build up and get reward, Forget about buying fare for your car. Forget about spending money. Your account will always give you joy. Top and Get What is a business that you can pass on to your children, and they will, they will thank you for that. So thank you, Madam Olaosebikon, for giving me the privilege to speak.
Thank you very much for
on your
coming on the
meeting.
call. Thank you so much. I'm going to continue with the back office, showing you the back office when Mr. Shola stops sharing. All right. Okay, so thank you so much, Mr. Shola. Your coming has added a lot of pep to the meeting. Thank you so much. Now, let me go back to the back office so that we can see more. We can see more of what you can actually get in TGR. I hope you can still see my screen. That is my screen. That is my screen. Can you see my screen? Please say yes. Type yes if you can see my screen so that I'm not just talking to shadows. Can anybody see my screen? Oh, Love, can you confirm that my screen is being seen? Thank you. All right. All right. Okay. Okay. Thank you. So, like I said, you can do a lot in your back office. So for those who are wondering, how do I buy? How do I sell? What is it that I can do in my back office? Here we go. So this is my account. When you want to do things that are specific to your own account, you click on My Account. Somebody wanted to find out how to get where to send money. So you go to Profile. Okay? You go to Profile. And when you click on Profile, you have this showing up. You have this showing up. This is my own profile. I'm a diamond. So that's why you are seeing diamond here. Okay? And because this is already an account in existence, you are seeing the diamond and you are seeing wallet funding sterling. This is my wallet funding account. And this is how you will see your own if you have started an account. I mean, the business. So if I want to send money to TGR, if I want to buy anything in TGR, this is my wallet funding. So this is the account I'm going to copy and then take to my account, my bank account, to send money to. Every time I want to buy anything, if I have to pay, if I'm not taking it from my wallet, okay? I don't get money from my bank account to TGR any longer. Like I said, you make daily money because it's either people are buying and TGR is still giving you money. When people that have signed with your link are buying anything, they will still give you. Even if it's 10 naira, you will still get. If it's 1 naira, I'm going to show you commissions now. I'm going to show you my commission so you understand what we are saying. Every blessed day, you make money. So I don't really need to send money to this account, except if some team members are having issues and they can't maybe access to sterling, are quarreling, or First Bank to sterling, are quarreling, and they are not able to get money. So they can send to my account, and then I will let them pay their own sterling account. Otherwise, I have enough money to, I know when I'm supposed to recharge. So I leave enough money in my account to recharge. So this is your account. This is how you get your account. But if you are just registering, you are not going to see it like this. You are not going to see this dashboard like this. You are going to see Get Sterling. Instead of this Get Providus, you are going to see Get Sterling. So you click on it, and then your Sterling account will come out. and then you take it to your bank account and send money into it. That is how to get started. Okay. And let me, since we are on profile, let me show you this as well. Immediately you become a member. Remember, you clicked on somebody's link to sign up. So network in Nigeria has become business.
Sẹ́yìn nìkan lè gbọ́ ni. Èmi ti àwọn ènìyàn ń sọ ìjọba náà fún mi. Ẹ pa ní ti ìròyìn kan. Orí ìpè mi tó yìn sí. Ṣé máa ta dátà ni? Ṣé máa ta káàdì àti dátà ni? Ẹ náà mo fẹ́ máa ta káàdì àti dátà ni. Lóyà o, ẹ kò wọ́jà o. Ṣé mo babaláwo tó ń ṣe yahoo? Àbí dáhùn ọmọ yahoo bàbá mo wá babaláwo yóò sà
So sorry. I didn't know why, how, and why that happened. Sorry, I muted myself. I didn't know, unknowingly, I muted myself. All right, so where did you hear last, so that I can recap? Right now, can you see me? Somebody is still saying that it's only screen that she can see. Okay, you can hear me now. But what did you hear me say last? Before I went to voicemail. Can somebody please unmute and let me know how to pay money? All right. That's not explicit enough. How to pay which money now? Can somebody please unmute and let me know where you lost me? Mrs. Owe, yeah, I saw that you sent me a direct line, but I know you can hear me now, but where did you lose me? Somebody should please unmute and let me know so that I can recap, so that it's not just, oh my goodness. All right, so I know you can hear me now, but what did you hear from me last so that I can recap?
Hello, ma. Can you hear me, ma?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, you were trying to explain how to pay money, and you said you go to my accounts. From your account, you click on profile. Then from profile, certain accounts were displayed.
Oh, that means that when my network threw me out, I was muted all along and I didn't know. All right. Thank you very much. I get you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, so I was trying to explain to you how to send money to your account. All right. So I said that you will go to, oh, that was a long one. Oh my goodness. All right. So I said you will come here and you will see your wallet funding, which in this case is sterling. Because this is an existing account, you can see I'm on Diamond, that's 50,000 Naira package. So that's why you are seeing Diamond here and you are seeing my wallet funding account, which is sterling, all right? So if it's a new account, what you will see here is get sterling. So you click on get sterling, like if you are just trying to pay, if you are just trying to upgrade your account, you will see get sterling here. So you get sterling, and then you will have your account number. You carry it. You will copy it and go and pay through your bank account. Okay, through your bank account. So that's how that is. All right. So the other things I think the other thing I said after that was, since we are on profile, that this is how you can also take your link, your referral link. Like if you want to tell somebody, and you should tell people about the business, so you need to copy your link. This is your link. But the thing is, if you copy your link before you upgrade to membership, it's not going to work. The person can sign on, the person can try to register, but you are not going to get anything. So it's better for you to upgrade to membership before you start distributing your link. So that is your link. This is my own link. It normally ends with your username. In this case, my own username is Flourishing Great K. And so you just copy, you click on that, you copy, and then you share to friends and family. All right, so I was also trying to show you that commissions, all commissions go to your commission wallet. And then I tried to transfer from my, okay, so you see, although you were not hearing me, but at least you saw what I was doing. Remember, I had already taken everything that was 153 in this account, in this commission wallet. I transferred it to my wallet. I already naira 10 very okay how it came in. I tried to show you how the 153. Okay, see the 153 naira I withdrew. I've withdrawn it to my wallet. That's wallet transaction. That's wallet transfer. But look at this now. Somebody just bought something in his or her home. Yeah, I did not know anything about it, and they gave me 60 kobo. You see, that's how you make the money. So you can imagine if I have this 60 kobo in so many places, it will go a long way. So that's how to make money. That's the commission wallet. And this wallet is the wallet you can transfer to your bank account from. That is the wallet. This wallet you can transfer to your bank account. You can just click on the arrow there and then you withdraw to your bank account. Like I said, I'm not ready to withdraw just yet. I do that all the time during my evening beverage time so that I can be smiling just as I'm taking the beverage. I can be smiling to the bank. So I'm not withdrawing now, but I know that before I sleep, this 610 will have come up to something very, very enjoyable with my beverage, right? So today is Sunday, people would buy their credit, people would register, and then it's more money for me. All right, so that's the wallet. We've seen commission wallet, we've seen the wallet, the current account balance wallet. And I told you that this information is all about what TGR is all about. If you click on information, everything about TGR will come up for you. And also my point value, I've explained that to you initially. And then my earnings, everything you have ever earned in TGR, you can see it in one place. The policy and everything is also available for your knowledge. Now, if you have any issue, for those that are already registered and for those that will register later, TGR has a very, very supportive customer service. Okay? So you just come to support because you need the support. When you click on support, it opens a drawdown for you, a drop down of open tickets, my tickets, bank payments, and all of that. So you click on open ticket. If it's a new ticket, if it's a new support you're looking for, is a new complaint that you want to lodge, you click on open ticket. Okay, so you write the open ticket, you put your subject. Maybe when I transfer that my money from my commission wallet, it didn't get to my current balance wallet. So I will just put it there. The subject is transfer didn't land, okay? Whatever, you just write it there, and then you put the description. The description will now be, oh, I tried to transfer from my current account, from my community wallet to my current balance account, but I didn't get it there. And then they ask you for the priority. How do you want to prioritize this? In all support tickets that I have raised, I always put mine as high priority. It has to do with my business, so it's high priority all the time. Then category, is it that you are talking about transaction? Is it transaction? Is it registration issue? Is it upgrade issue? Is it transfer? Like the one we are talking about now, if that was what happened, then it would be transfer. In any case, what I want you to see, then you just submit. Okay, what I want you to see is that they have very, very good customer service. Now, once you click on submit, it will tell you that your complaints had been recorded. Okay, so like if you are coming back maybe in another 10 minutes to check whether they have responded to you, you do not come to support an open ticket again. What you will now come to is my tickets. And this is where you are going to see a lot of tickets that I have raised. You see, money transferred, registration bonus, recharge, all of those. And immediately they have dealt with it, they will close it. Once it's been dealt with, it will be closed. Okay, so they have very, very good, very impressive customer relationship. Okay, so that's that with my tickets. And then if you want to recharge, we've done that all the time today. Your airtime recharge, your mobile data is the same way. You just click on airtime, it opens to your service providers, and then you click on the desired provider, and then you put your number and you put how much. If it is mobile data, you click on the service provider as well, and then you put your number and then you choose the data you want. Now, SME data, you also do the same. E-pins, okay? Actually, somebody in the, I think this person is in Redemption Parish platform, okay? You were asking about e-pins. So when you want to do e-pins, this is where you come. You click on e-pins, and then you click on the service provider you want. You put the value of the e-pins you want to produce. Is it 100 naira? Is it 500 naira? Is it 200? If you want 200, sorry. If you want 200 of MTN, for instance, then you put 200, then you enter the quantity. Maybe you want 10 pieces of 200. So like if I put 10, it will work out how much you are going to pay, and then it will be sent, the pins will be sent to your, you see, the total will be, I think MTN actually has issues with their e-pins. That's why it didn't bring out the total for me. It's not bringing it out after I clicked on Globe. So whatever it is, it will bring out your total. So if I want 200 naira worth of e-pins and I want 10 pieces, that's 2,000. So I will have to pay 2,000 naira. You pay, and the e-pins will be sent to your email address, your registered email address. So that's how to do e-pins. So you can decide to print out and then sell. Okay, so that's how to go about that. I believe that we have covered this back office, the dashboard. But if you still have any question, please let's hear you. Today is for questioning. So let's hear you. You can either unmute yourself or you drop your question in the chat zone. Amos Cornelius, you have your hand raised. Tell us. I'm asking you to unmute, so tell us about it.
Yes, ma'am. I joined this group and they have been told me that I should go back to the person that introduced me, that I should register. I should go back to the person that registered, that I should go and register, but I didn't know. It's someone that just gave me the contact, and I just like, I messaged in and they gave me the click, and I click on it and started using it. So can it be possible that someone, like, let me say, like amount of people that can just like register or join me out of the group?
Okay, so if I understand you correctly, somebody, you got the Zoom link from somebody who you don't really know.
Yeah.
And so you are becoming for the Zoom meeting, but you have not registered.
Yes.
Okay, did you get the Zoom link on a platform?
Eh?
Did you get the Zoom link on a platform?
Yes.
But you can remember the platform, right?
Yeah, I can remember it just like I chat the person up like on WhatsApp, and the person send the platform, the link of this platform for me.
So that means that you have the number of the person.
Yes.
Okay, let me drop my number.
Okay.
0803. So you get in touch with me and send the number of that person to me as well, so that I can trace the person, and then you can go ahead and register with the person.
All right.
My number is 0803.
0803.
Yeah. I'm dropping it in the chat box. 0803 357 9328.
9328.
0803.
Yes.
357.
Yes.
9328.
Correct. All right now.
Sorry, let me just drop it too. I'm coming.
Okay.
9328, yes. But it's better for you to copy so that you don't.
I've already copied. I've copied it already.
0803 357 9328. So get in touch with me and send the number of that person. I will be able to trace the platform, and then you can register with that person.
All right now. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Any other question, any other issue that we need to address now? We are here now and we want to hear from you.
From me?
From everybody, not you alone. You've already said yours. I'm talking to everybody.
All right. Sorry.
Okay, so if we don't have questions, we can then call it a day. If you would ask me, since we are all great, we are all doing good. All right, thank you so much for being on the call. I'll stop sharing my link, my screen right now. And
it's not such program, Oga. Zoom.
Why did you do this?
How do you want to talk for you?
We did plenty now. We are careful. I already sent my request. Yeah. I just need talking with them. No.
Yeah.
Abuse back. These people that are.
all right. So, thank you very much. Thank you very